From the crossroads of entertainment and culture to the stories that move the streets and shake the box office. This is Blues Nightly News, the world of movies, music, comics, and culture, the way it really is.
You, what's good, my good people? How y'all doing? How y'all doing? How y'all doing? Welcome back to Blues News. I am your host, Bluminati, man. Happy Christmas Eve, happy holiday Eve, or whatever, however y'all celebrate. This is, I guess this would be the Christmas Eve show, man. You know what I'm saying? I ain't really got too much really to talk about. It's gonna be a freestyle show, man. Freestyle show. I just wanted to hop on here, give y'all some today. You know what I'm saying? Get up, get back to celebrating. I ain't gonna say get back to celebrating because honestly, I just left the gym. But you know what I'm saying? Get to my family and start doing stuff, man. But I just wanted to see what's good with y'all. Kind of make it a Q&A. Pam in the building. And Pam, welcome back, man. Welcome back to YouTube. You was gone, man. I was missing you, dog. I was missing you, man. So welcome back, welcome back, welcome back. Nova Dragon, hey, how's it going? How is it going? Hey, what's good? What's good, man? But yeah, what y'all want to get into? What y'all want to get into, man? Y'all tell me how y'all want to do this. Tell me what y'all want to get into. Like I said, it's not too much. Um, we're going back and forth, I guess, on X, Twitter, whatever you want to say. We can get into some of those conversations. Um, you know what? We'll do it like this. I made a big proclamation today on X, Twitter, whatever you want to call it. I said that the Odyssey will be the biggest movie of 2026. The Odyssey will be the biggest movie of 2026. Um, and I don't know if I was just trolling or if I really believe that. To tell you the truth, I really don't know if I really believe that or not. You know, um, but it might be. It very well might be, man. Odyssey might be the biggest movie of 2026. And I know we got Marvel in the building. I know Marvel is in the building. Two movies, Spider-Man and Doomsday. I know this. I know this. But I still believe, like I said, I don't know if I'm trolling or not. I'm because I said it kind of just to say it, but then I don't know. I might have started drinking my own Kool-Aid. I might have started drinking my own Kool-Aid, man. Um, what y'all think? What y'all think, man? I think 2026 is gonna be a big thing for Hollywood going forward. I it, I don't want to say this to be a make or break year, but yeah, 2026 is definitely Doomsday, Spider-Man, Odyssey. Those are four big joints just off the rip that I'm thinking of. What else? Some other big movies too. I'm drawing a blank right now. It might be one of them. I just think next year might be one of them. And so I don't know if the Odyssey has huge action. It might as well be. Pam. I'm telling you, it might do that. If it's a Christopher Nolan movie, you know it's gonna be big, right? It's gonna be big. But for real, I would like to see Nolan do a Marvel film or another DC film. I doubt he goes back over and rock with Warner Brothers. He's burnt that bridge, but I don't think he'll do a Marvel film because they don't allow their creators to really get down like that. This is it's a shoebox. It's a sandbox that they got to work in, and Nolan needs all the creative juices. I mean, all the creative space he can get to make his film. You know what, Six? I tried to send Chill the link. He said he ain't home right now. Um, but he sends his regards. But yeah, I tried to get Chill in the building, man. I tried to get him in the building. Rebecca Towns, hey, what up? What up? How am I feeling? I'm feeling good today. I'm feeling good, man. Like Christmas Eve, Xmas Eve. I am feeling good. How you feeling? How you feeling? How you feeling? Oh yeah, and Street Fighter, that's another one. We got some slappers, right? We got some slappers coming out 2026. Street Fighter, I think will put butts in seats. Street Fighter, I think will put butts in seats. And I think it's gonna be better than what people um are giving it, right? The way it looks and things of that nature. I think it looked fine. Some people are saying it don't look fine, but I think it looked fine. Yeah, it went by fast, man. 2025 went by zoom in and out. Like I think that's because a lot of things, you know what I'm saying? A culmination of things happened so fast, right? Like a lot of things happened so fast. And we were still, hate to say it, I don't think we are now, but I think we were still in the COVID rut. Some people are still trying to get the engines revved back up. So I think with 2025, the engine, a lot of people just it took off. So I think that's why I went by fast. We'll get this. Hey, I'm gonna have to call up old Kev, man, and talk. We're gonna have a sit down. Have a sit down with old Kev. Now that'll be dope, man. If I had, so I don't have nothing to give him, man. I don't have nothing. I've been giving him advice all year. I've been giving Kev advice all year, man. Feige, I'm good on Feige, man. I am good on Feige. Cause like I said, all year, all year, all year. Live action Moana. Who asked for that? Especially so close to Moana too. Um, I think that was already in the books, but I think the live action Moana is gonna do numbers. That's another thing. Like I said, it's some bangers. It's some bangers. So that live action Moana, I think is gonna be that. I believe it's Street Fighter does well. Did you watch that Tekken film that came out? Remember they did Tekken, and I think they did DOA. I think they did films for DOA was actually decent. People hated on that movie, but DOA was actually decent. I thought DOA was good. Um, for what it was. I ain't finna sit here and act like it was peak cinema or whatever, but I thought it was pretty good. Do you look like Kevin Hart? I mean, not to me, I don't. Not to me, I don't. Kevin Hart? I'm 6'2". Kevin Hart is like 4'1" or something like that. Yeah, I ain't nowhere near Kevin Hart. That sit down will consist of you saying the one word to him. No, just yeah, me and Kevin sat down. It'll be some words. It'll be, but I think it'll be some dope stuff. I think if I had a meeting with Kevin Feige, it would be a real good meeting. Some good things will come out of that meeting, and it wouldn't be like me talking down to him or anything like that. I'd be trying to encourage him. Like I said, I don't dislike Kevin Feige. I dislike the dumb stuff he doing. I think he does some silly stuff. I just think, uh, you know, uh, and Six, you saw it. I think they just been fumbling. Somebody had posted on X. Where is that at? Somebody posted on X about let me see if I can find it. Yeah, like somebody posted on MT. Let's read this. Let me share this. And y'all know the MT. But let me share. MT posted, everyone, please. Doomsday and Secret Wars are meant to be a celebration of all things cinematic Marvel. It's been expected for years that all the OG Avengers actors would return for this event. They're just guests, just like the Fox X-Men actors. They're here for 2 movies and then they're gone forever. Just let Marvel have a little celebration event before they soft reboot the universe. The Multiverse Saga is just the epilogue of the Infinity Saga. Secret Wars is just the grand finale before the start of a new era of heroes. I said, what is there to celebrate? Marvel been fumbling in the red zone for multiple projects now. Like they just been fumbling. He talking about a celebration. What are we celebrating, MT? Can somebody tell me what are we celebrating? They've been fumbling. I'm just coughing the ball up soon as they get in the end zone. Can't kick a field goal to save their life. Throwing interceptions. So what are we? What are we celebrating, Master Entertainment? What are we celebrating? There ain't no celebration to be had. None whatsoever. Thanks for the sub, Funny Bambi. Appreciate the sub. I really appreciate that, man. What I got for you? For sub. I need more things for the subs.
Cheetah's out of control. I'm out of control. This whole damn party's out of control.
Appreciate it. Appreciate the sub. Appreciate the sub. But yeah, it's just they fumbling. The track record ain't been stellar the past couple years. So what are we selling? Ain't nobody winning no awards. It's been 3 movies out of the last 10. I think that did numbers. And 2 of them was like Spider-Man. That you know what I'm saying, that really held it up for Marvel. So no, brother. No, brother. Ain't no celebration on this side. None whatsoever. They can't even get it. I saw another tweet. I wonder if I liked it. I saw another tweet where what did he say? Man, let me see if I can find this tweet. Give me a second. Because I thought it was funny. Can you see all the stuff that you liked on here? There we go. See if I can find it. Maybe I didn't like it. Maybe I commented on it but didn't like it. And now I can't even. Now I've lost my train of thought on what it was. But yeah, man. Marvel is Fumble City, man. Fumble City. Like Pam said, Fumble City, storylines left for dead, too many characters with no real stakes, and an aging cast. What do we celebrate? Mediocrity. I guess that's what they wanted to celebrate. Mediocrity. But we know he a paid informant anyway. MT is a paid informant. There's no way around it. I think he's a paid informant. What do y'all got to say about? And I'm gonna get back to my Odyssey being the biggest movie thing, but y'all let me down this road right quick. These trailers, man. We have Captain America. I'm sorry, Steve Rogers. They'll be mad. They'll get mad at me if I say, "Oh, it's Captain America." It's not Captain America. They'll get mad at me. Steve Rogers, Thor on the second trailer. Cyclops is supposed to be on the third trailer. Fourth trailer is Wakanda and Fantastic Four. All teasers. If this movie is about Doom kidnapping babies, this ain't gonna work. This ain't gonna work. If this movie is about Doom kidnapping superpowered babies, this is not gonna work. And the more I'm hearing, that's what it's kind of sounding like, right? It's kind of sounding like Doom kidnapping superpowered babies. Steve got a baby. Thor has a child. I wonder, I don't know what's the play with Cyclops. It could be an X-Men situation. The homie yesterday was talking about it could be Hope. Because the two kids that I know Cyclops has is Cable and Rachel. But then we go over to Wakanda and Fantastic Four. We got Franklin Richards, and then we got Tank. Right? More power, more babies that or kids. Let me say that superpowered kids. If that's what's going on, this is gonna be a nasty, disgusting film, man. Nasty movie. This movie is not gonna do no good whatsoever. People will show up, and it's gonna make some money. But this film is not gonna be good. This film is not gonna be good. All over the place. All over the place. What up, Jay? Jay in the building. What's good, Jay? Yeah, Pam. Paid informant. I believe that. I believe that. Paid informant, man. Paid informant. 6 say celebrate the fact that everything since Iron Man 1 has been a lie, a fake sacred timeline created by Kane. Yeah, man, it's just so much going on, and they're not giving us a real good, solid reason or a solid storyline. Let me say that. Excuse me. They're just not giving us good solid storyline. But back to my Odyssey being the jam. The Odyssey being where it's at, man. I think Doomsday is getting to talk with us, right? You know, Christopher Nolan's Odyssey, though, to me is being positioned to be that cinematic masterpiece of 2026. I just think it's just being positioned, you know what I'm saying, that way. Coming off the heels of Oppenheimer, critical, massive commercial sweep that Oppenheimer did. I think people are looking for what's Christopher Nolan's next joint. He announced, Odyssey. We get the trailer that dropped. What was that? Monday, one of those days. And I just think people are gonna gravitate to it. It don't look bad. It don't look bad. I think people are gonna gravitate to it. It's got a stacked cast, A-list cast. Matt Damon, Anne Hathaway, Zendaya. Zendaya's playing. I want to say she's playing Athena. Robert Pattinson is in it. So Batman is in it. Spider-Man is in it. You know what I'm saying? Charlize Theron as Cersei. Lupita Nyong'o, John Leguizamo, John Bernthal, all in it. Very impressive ensemble cast. So I think this draws in fans of every sector, right? Might be the big, well, I don't want to say the biggest, but might be the most impressive ensemble cast, for a single film of this decade. It's got to be. Got to be. Established veterans, young stars. Like, they got it covered. They just got it covered to me. To me, you know what I'm saying? Then the technology behind the Odyssey, right? I want to say that they came up with a whole new way to shoot this for IMAX. This will be the first time in history the way they shoot it for IMAX. The scale, you know what I'm saying? I think he said he shot over 400 miles of film. That is crazy. How do you shoot 400 miles of film? That's crazy. And It's damn near a practical film. They didn't use the volume or heavy on the CGI too much. From my understanding, he was out there, man. Open ocean, gutter style, remote locations across Greece, Iceland, Morocco. They wanted to capture that primal feeling. Hey, and I'm gonna tell you this: being a sailor, you know what that primal fear of the sea is, and if he can capture that fear, that respect of, and he frames it the correct way of what they dealt with. Because if you know anything about the Odyssey, they get trapped in this storm while at sea trying to get back home. If they showcase that and how dope, man, I'm trying to tell you. And y'all know how Nolan is. Nolan don't play no games. He don't leave nothing on the plate. Stamina's in the building. What up? Finally, a stream you could join. What's good? What's good? What's good? What is good? The story. I think the story. Greek mythology is dope. I think people enjoy Greek mythology because it's something that they don't necessarily have to do homework on. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people grew up on Greek mythology, learning it in class or something like that, or just got intrigued in it, so they took it up on themselves to look at Greek mythology. Think of movies like Troy 300. You know what I'm saying? Pure action for movies like that. So, and is very seems as fantastical as it might be. Nolan is shooting this like it's real grounded, real down to earth. You know what I mean? And like I'm a big fan, and I could just be glazed. Maybe I, like I said, maybe I just drunk my own Kool-Aid. Maybe I drunk my own Kool-Aid. But the story, it's a good story too. And that's one thing that Marvel don't have right now. Doomsday might not have a good story. And I don't believe it's gonna have a good story because the shit don't add up. Don't add up. But with this, we probably get a psychological thriller from it. With Odysseus going into madness, you know what I'm saying, his descent into madness, horror, because of the Cyclops and the Sirens and I forgot the tentacled beast. I can't remember the tentacled beast. Then we get mystery and intrigue. You know what I'm saying? We got Penelope, his wife, fending off the suitors, the son, and all that. Like, it's a lot going on. It's a lot of gang shit. A lot of good stuff. Nah, it's not Medusa. It's the beast's name was. It started with an S, if I remember correctly. It's like right there. I see it, but it's blurry. But nah, it's not Medusa. It was with Medusa. That's Perseus. Perseus when it got the Gorgon Medusa's head. That was Perseus. But yeah, another great story, right? But we got that a couple years back with what was it? What was that called? Clash of the Titans. If y'all saw that movie, if y'all saw the original, and then they did two remakes, or a remake, and then they did a sequel to the remake. But yeah, Clash of the Titans. But yeah, I think 2026 is gonna be a powerful year, man. Historic year. Like I said, Odyssey coming out in July. Spider-Man, I think, is coming out around that time also. Avengers Doomsday that December. You know, it's gonna be crazy, man. It's gonna be crazy. But I think Nolan can take him out. I think Nolan can take him out. I really do. I really do. I do. Then we also have yeah, you see the Predator mask back there? Yeah. But then we got Dune, right? Dune on the same day. And I think Six pointed it out to me on Twitter, man. Dune on the same day. Same day. Oh, and the Michael Bay. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Yep. Stamina, you're right. And Michael. It's gonna be a great one. But Dune on the same day? On the same day? What y'all think, man? Can Dune take down Doomsday that weekend? What if Dune takes down Doomsday that weekend? If Dune takes the Doomsday that weekend, I'ma just laugh, man. I am gonna laugh. I'm just gonna laugh. I don't think it will. I don't think it will. But I think it will compete though. I think it will compete. And I like that WB said, nah, we right there. We locked in. We are locked in. We not moving. We are not moving. We are not moving. Do y'all think like who would I know we know Marvel ain't flinching, but if y'all were Warner Brothers, would y'all move Dune? If y'all was Warner Brothers, would y'all move Dune? Because if I like the competition, I want to see the fight. That's what I want to see. Because I think might not be a KO, but I think Dune could go a couple rounds, man. I think it's gonna go a couple rounds. That the MJ biopic is gonna be tainted. They saving those Epstein private jet pictures. Ain't nah that those MJ stuff was not even, that's not what it was. Those was that picture, you can go get that picture off the internet right now. Or you could have been got because it was him, Bill Clinton, Diana Ross's kids, and Michael Jackson's kids. And that was at like some event or some award show that had nothing to do with Epstein. So the thing, you gotta watch these guys, man. They just throwing anything into these Epstein files. So be careful. Be careful with the stuff that they are showing with these Epstein files. Gotta be careful. Gotta be careful. So they're not going to move. Already sold to Netflix. It'll get its views on Netflix eventually. WB has that FU money. Not the FU money. Nah, I don't think they move neither. Yeah, I don't think they move neither. And like I said, I want to see him duke it out. I want to see him go at it. Jay say Jake Paul win a couple rounds. Next is Dune. Nah, man, I think Dune is a heavyweight. We'll see how much stamina Dune got, but I think Dune is a heavyweight. Thing is, Jake Paul won a heavyweight. Jake Paul won a heavyweight, and Jake Paul ain't been going, ain't trained the way that AJ trained. Dune put numbers on the board too. So, there's that. So the MJ biopic is going to be you already read that. Nah, the kids are going to eat Doomsday up as well as Secret Wars. We'll see, man. We'll see. We will see, because what is Avatar? What's Avatar right now? Avatar did 44 domestic its first week, or first weekend, I should say. I think it's at 300. I think it's at 300 million or something like that, which is good. That's shit. That's better than Black American Captain Falcon, right? Black Captain Captain Black America is it's damn near doing better than that. So um I don't know. I don't know, man. I do not know. What if those Avengers teasers, and I know I'm all over, I told you this is just gonna be me freestyling. Just me freestyling. What if those 4 teasers that they giving us, this Avengers teasers, what if they're it's just propaganda and it's a big Uno reverse card? Like they're not even real. Had no bearing on the movie whatsoever. What if they do they pull something off like that? The wool over our eyes. What if they did that? Wouldn't that be crazy? Wouldn't that be crazy if they did that? That'd be wild if they did that. But I can see them doing that though. I can see them because right now I think they're desperate. I think they're desperate. So I can see them just a Hail Mary pass with doing that. You know what I'm saying? I really do. A misdirect. Yeah, a misdirect. Not for their bottom line though. I'm not saying that they won't be in this, but or maybe they won't. I don't know. It's just a thought. I'm just trying to give a reason behind some of this stuff that we got going on. And when you try to make sense of this, it's like you can't. Then Wonder Man pop up and say, "This Wonder Man ain't even gonna be the star of his own movie." Jay, Wonder Man won't even be the star of his own movie. That's gonna be Trevor Slattery gonna probably take up 51, 52% of that film the way that he was explaining it on entertainment. So I don't know, man. Uh-oh. When did this come out? I didn't see this yesterday. Okay, so I'm reading this. It says, look like the night nurse will be back, man. Claire Temple, Rosario Dawson's character will be showing up in Brand New Day. Hmm. They're going all out for the Spider-Man. They are going all out for the Spider-Man, and I'm with it. I am with it. Go all out. I think that's dope, man. I think that's dope. Yeah, I think that's dope. Still the question is, well, see if the teaser is like what with the Wakanda, um, what is it? Wakanda Fantastic Four supposed to be in the 4th trailer. They might do something with, you know what I'm saying, who's gonna be that, a new Black Panther, whatever. You know, is it gonna be Tank, or is it gonna be an actual brand new Black Panther? That's what I want to know. You know, a recast of T'Challa, King T'Challa. I think most people probably would want that, but they have established Tank, and I think they're gonna go with Tank. I think Tank is gonna be him. I heard this that Sydney movie Housemaid was bad as hell. You called that one. Yeah. Yeah. Yep. Not saying otherwise, only that the Hulk running is a constant example of deception. Marketing people like bring up. What I mean, we know Marvel did right. Stamina. We know Marvel does that. We do know Marvel does that, right? They do put deception in their trailer and their marketing and things of that nature. So this wouldn't be, if those teasers are misdirection, it wouldn't be surprising. You know, it wouldn't be a I don't think nobody was side-eyed. You know what I'm saying? Not if they've been fans of, if they've been fans of Marvel for as long, going back. So they shouldn't side-eye. Specific side, I just think selling people falsehood will be negative for them. People still bring up the Infinity War trailer to this day. I mean, you're not mad at that. They bring it up, but they damn so went right on into that movie to see it. Oh, I'm so sorry, y'all. So sorry. I'm just going through seeing what news done came out, man. Because it is a freestyle day. What do y'all make of the X-Men? What do y'all make of that? How do y'all feel the X-Men is gonna work out in especially with Doomsday and Secret Wars? What is the X-Men's why, I guess? You know what I mean? Because I want this to end. I want Marvel's, this iteration of Marvel, I need it to end so we can get to the next thing. I'm so ready for the next thing. Right? So them, and this goes back to what MT said about a celebration. There ain't nothing to celebrate about. Nothing to celebrate about right now. They need all hands on deck. They got to right the ship, not celebrate. All hands on deck. General quarters, man. The ship might be sinking. That's how I feel about it. Not let's celebrate. Why are we bringing Steve back? Is he going to end up being Nomad? We got to keep up with Jimmy Gunn now. Right? Marvel got to keep up with Jimmy Gunn. Jimmy Gunn might come out, I'm talking about bazooka style, shooting. If Steve has a kid and Doom might be scooping up Franklin Cedric, it makes even less sense to me why the Fox X-Men are in this movie. I love those guys, but what is he thinking here? I don't know what they're thinking. That's what I'm trying to figure out myself. Like, what is the thinking? If he's snatching up kids, what does that got to do with the X-Men, right? And I forgot who said it yesterday, but if you're read her comics, Hope, who is actually Cable's daughter, not biologically, but Cable raised Hope, while escaping Bishop throughout different timelines. I hope they don't do that, because I would save that. I would save that story. That was a dope little story. Bishop was chasing Cable and Hope because Bishop wanted to kill Hope. Right? Bishop wanted to kill Hope, and they was going from timeline to timeline to timeline, and Cable trained Hope from an infant all the way up until like a teenager. you know. So I think that'd be a dope little storyline. Them just because we dealing with the multiverse, right? Oh, that's what the was. The dude, and I know, like I said, I'm all over the place. On Twitter earlier today, dude posted up, you know, the multiverse sign, like, and up underneath it, he was like, I guess some of y'all don't understand what this means, right? And they started cooking him like, nah, we understand what it means. Does Marvel know what the multiverse saga means? You know what I'm saying? And me seeing it, I couldn't help but chuckle and laugh because for the and this is what I mean by fumbling the ball every chance that they got. I don't think Marvel understood the assignment that they had given out to us. Right? They gave us an assignment that they didn't even understand. So they couldn't show their work. When we asked for help, they couldn't give us help because they didn't know how to help us. Right? They didn't know how to help us. They couldn't because they messed up. They didn't graduate from that. So me seeing, I was like, yeah, nah. Then I read a quote where Feige was talking about the movie Logan, right? He was saying how Logan was such a great send-off for Wolverine, and that's the reason why they sent Tony and Steve Rogers, you know, the ending that they had is, he was like, because of Logan. He was like, that's a proper ending. So to come back and say Endgame or this is a sequel to Endgame and we're bringing all of these people back, it kind of even undermines what he wanted to do in the first place. You send them off great. Tony Snap had the funeral. Cap goes back, lives long enough to give the shield to Sam. And that's another issue I got. That's not a different timeline, man. Create a different timeline. No, the fuck he did not. He did not create a different timeline. Oh, is it? It's too loud. My bad. You know, I'm gonna just stop it. My bad. But to me, I don't see a different timeline in that. He traveled along the same timeline to put everything back, right? That's not a branch. Nothing changed. He stays in the past with Peggy. From the logic that has changed over these movies, that now creates a branch timeline which runs parallel with our timeline, right? So how does he get back to give the shield to Sam? That's where I'm lost at. If he's living now in a different branch timeline, boom, A to B, carry the 1, drop the 2. I don't understand. Right? That don't make sense that he got of old age to give the shield to Sam. His shield was destroyed. So that there would indeed also cause another branch timeline, right? I would say it's not a branch because he is meant to be there. That's what I would say. He is meant to be there because, and this is why the branching of timelines and the way it explained it kind of don't make sense. Or in my brain, how I look at it. And I love time travel. I love time travel. You go back in time does not, you know what I'm saying? Like, what is it called? Presumed destiny, I think, is one of the theories. Like, you go back in time, you do all of these things, which doesn't change the future because you were meant to do that. So that moment in time, once we got to him going back and all of that, that was supposed to happen. Just like the TVA said, that was supposed to happen. So that timeline never changed because that is supposed to happen. That is supposed to happen. Crazy, but that's supposed to happen. I just look at it as periods in time. Period, boom, boom. That's how I look at it. He said branches are not the problem, incursions are. When people say where they're not, when they stay where they're not meant to be for too long. But okay, now we're talking about something different. Incursions are universes butting heads with each other, not timelines, universes. But then again, they have not made the dissemination or delineation of what's the difference between a universe and a timeline. How I like to look at it is, if you had a whole bunch of straws in this hand and a whole bunch of straws in this hand, this is a universe, this is a universe, right? The straws in those universes are timelines. That's how I like to look at it, right? So those timelines don't really have effect with each other because they all run parallel to each other. The incursion is when this happens. The universes collide, right? That's how I try to put a physical interpretation on it. You know what I mean? Because that's like the best way I can explain it. That's the best way, because they haven't really explained incursions enough. They've explained branching these timelines off. They explained pruning timelines, but all the time. So from the sacred timeline, every timeline should run parallel to that timeline, no matter what, because it's just a point. Let me see if I'm gonna draw y'all something real quick. See if y'all rock with me on this. Give me 1 second. Hopefully y'all can see this. So, can y'all see that? So that would be a timeline, right? We're looking at one timeline. Man. That circle right there, let's say that's where we are now, right? I go back in time. Boom. To the past. You see that? I go back in time to the past. That now, since I'm in the past, stay with me. According to them, should create now just a parallel timeline. Like that. You see that? See the parallel timeline right here down at the bottom? So that's just the parallel timeline. It's running parallel with it, right? I'm fine with that. I'm cool with that. I don't necessarily subscribe to that. I think you're still, to me, you go back in if you travel along one timeline, to me, you're still on the same timeline. That's how I kind of look at it. But if we want to say we're creating a whole nother, a pivot point, hey, I chose A instead of B, that creates a whole nother different situation and circumstances, I'm fine with that. I think that makes total sense too, right? So he goes back in time, he does something different circumstances happen. Boom. How does so, like I said, that bottom line is where he should be at right now. That doesn't explain how he gets back here. How does he get back here to give the shield to Sam if he created a different branch? That's my question. My question isn't that he is on a different branch. I'm fine. If he's on a different branch, cool. Cool. My question is, how did he now give the shield to Sam? How did that happen? That is my question. If y'all can help me out. Y'all can help me out. So old man Steve is our Steve after the events of Doomsday and Secret Wars. So something at some point happens to Sam, leading Steve to take up the shield again. So now they about to undermine Sam. Okay. But okay, well, how does old man Steve is our Steve after the events of Doomsday? Okay, so you're saying old man Steve is from the future. So that would mean Sam having the shield causes the incursion. So we're just making Sam the bad guy. So Sam is the guy who's fucking up this. Him being Captain America messes things up. Steve from the future come back to the past, give him the shield. If that was the case, how does that Steve get a shield? Remember, on this timeline, the shield is destroyed. Steve does not have a shield to give anybody. Remember that. He does not have a shield to give anybody. Thanos wrecked that joint. Did he get a shield remade? Did Wakanda help him? Wakanda just help everybody out, huh? Did he get a new shield remade? Any and all time travel branches, people aren't meant to do that. Renslayer worked for Kang. Her saying stuff was supposed to happen. Can't be relied upon. She was compromised. Okay. Hey. Okay. She was compromised. Then he goes back in time, gets Sam and Shield. We just talked about that. Junior in the building. Happy holidays, Junior. Happy holidays. I think of timelines, universes the same way you do, but the way the MCU has done it, the terms are interchangeable. I don't think they should be, but this is what we have. But that's what's so confusing. And they don't have to make it confusing because I don't even think, Neil deGrasse Tyson and all of those people would even, I think they probably watch Avengers and laugh at it. The comics do it correctly to me. Different universe, whole different sets of rules, whole different how time is perceived and everything. It's a whole different time over there, right? Just a different universe. 616, 132 over here, universe. You know what I'm saying? It's different universes. That I'm fine with that. That Loki nonsense was bull. Let me see. Loki series was pretty much saying the 2 previous movie means nothing. Right? Well, he took an extra pen. Okay. I mean, the thing is, we're giving a lot to Steve to make these things happen. We didn't see him do all of that, right? We didn't see all of that happen. Yes, he's from the future. So if he's from the future, so he didn't go. We saw him with Peggy. So did he not go with Peggy? He went kicked it with Peggy for a minute and said, "All right, Peggy, appreciate this. Appreciate the yams. Now I'm gonna go to the future. There's this Doom guy I gotta go and try to handle." He goes to the future, says, so he makes, that's a lot of movement. Goes to the future. So you say he took an extra, no, he took more than extra pin particles. He took a couple of them joints to do all of this movement. And Steve causes the incursion having kids that wasn't supposed to exist. He went to the ice and got it. Did he beat? Did he beat up the Captain America as soon as he came out of the ice and took his shield? Steve is on some grimy shit. So Steve went and got the shield from the ice, but didn't wake up, dude. Ah, man, let me grab this from you. Just let him sit in the ice. That is crazy, man. When he go back to the army. See, hey Jay, lots of questions being thrown. I'm glad we're having this discussion. Because it's just questions. I don't have no answers. Don't seem like y'all got no answers. But these questions and these speculations are dope. And I hope that these were questions that was thrown around them corporate offices when they was writing this movie. Say, nah, Sam is where he's supposed to be. No fault of his. Cap playing fast and loose with pin particles. Single issue if there's an issue at all. Okay. If you remember the TV show, Kang was after Steve because he wasn't supposed to exist in the timeline. But the twist was because he was a Skrull. So is he? So if what you know what? I just had an epiphany. What if these teasers that we're getting is different universe? This is Steve from a different universe. This is Thor from a different universe. This is Wakanda and Fantastic Four from a different universe because I don't even know how them two get to intertwine together. You know what I'm saying? To me, that might work. That might make a little bit more sense, right? If these teasers are just showing us pieces of different worlds, what if they do that and then the real trailer is like who was that saying about the incursions? With all of these worlds, they start imploding on themselves and stuff like that, and incursions happen. What if that's the case? Yes, we did see him grab actual pin powder. They zoomed in on his hand specifically when he grabbed it. Right. One extra 6. One extra. He doing a lot of movement. Steve will have outlived Peggy. She's a regular human. He probably buried her long before doing anything else. Well, shouldn't be the TV in his face at the start of the film. Steve won't have a shield either in Doomsday or Secret Wars. Something happened to Sam, giving Steve his shield to use as Cap. Then, after Secret Wars, he visits the younger Sam and give him back his shield. I want to talk about that too. The overlapping of Sam due to Steve coming back, I think is a thing. I saw some people on Threads and X and saying, "Oh, well, he's still going to be Captain America." Yeah, he will still be Captain America. But when this dude over here, who is Captain America, stands next to the real Captain America, aka Steve Rogers, questions will be asked. I saw somebody put a panel up of how in the comics how Steve was like, "No, he's Captain America. I'm just Steve Rogers." You know what I'm saying? Like, if you even have to make statements like that, that means something, right? If because this mantle shit to me has gotten out of hand. It's out of hand in comics and it's out of hand in these movies. But if the original guy who originally wore the mantle has to tell the people, "Oh no, he's the guy now, and y'all should respect that," that means that something ain't working. That means something ain't working. You know? But yeah, Steve is Captain America. The bad thing is he shouldn't have to be Captain America to be viable. And I think that's what a lot of people like me and others are saying. He doesn't have to be Captain America to be viable. Or to be looked at as good or to be dope. What's wrong with him just being Falcon? You see what I'm saying? Like, what's wrong with him just being Falcon? I don't need to walk no mile in nobody else's shoes to know how either uncomfortable or how comfortable my shoes are. So when somebody has to double down on the anointment of who I am, and that person is who I'm filling in for, basically. Because, Captain America is just a glorified mascot. That's all he is, right? He's just a glorified mascot who was bigger, faster, stronger than everybody else, but he was a mascot. They didn't even want to send him to war at first. Remember? Just doing the USO shows, saluting and stuff, doing commercials and all of that. He was just a big propaganda piece. To be better than the original, or to even have to step, I don't see, but Bucky didn't get it. Bucky got it in the comic. We always talking about comic accurate. Bucky got the shield first. Bucky got the shield first after they killed Captain America. After Shannon Carter killed Captain America. I want to say it was Sharon Carter. But Sam ain't did a lot to be even respected as Captain America. He's got a team. We ain't seen him put the team together. Are they a good team? Is he even a good leader? Is he even a good leader? I think that's a question to be asked too. Who following Sam? All of these Avengers coming together don't know each other from Adam. And I'm just supposed to expect that shit's supposed to work out. That the chemistry gonna be there. And I ain't talking about the actors. I'm talking about between the actual characters. Y'all get off my line with that shit. What is these trolls come in? You gone too, bro. Peace, bro. Peace, brother. You never watch my live and hear me say something like that. But yeah, no, Victor Timely, he died. I think he died. Didn't he die? No. You might be right. No, he the kid is, but I don't think the kid. See, that's the damn six. I might have to go back and watch that Loki, the end of that Loki. I don't think he is still out there because, from what I understand, everything reset once Loki took it. Right, that's my guess. I don't know. I might have to go back and watch it. I have to go double check. Miss Minutes is still out there. Yep. The Victor Time we got torn apart in front of the loom. You know what's crazy? We talking all these characters. It's a character out there who can go from universe to universe, and they just let her just disappear. And she's actually one of the strongest characters in the Marvel universe, in the comics anyway. America Chavez, where is she at? She can literally punch holes through time, reality, and space. Where's she at? This would be the perfect time. If they wanted to do a reset or clean some stuff up, she should have been somewhere in a movie between now and Doomsday or Secret Wars. She would have been the ultimate MacGuffin to clean all of that up. And I don't think she's in Doomsday. I don't think she's in Doomsday. I hope so. I mean, because it just makes sense. America should be out here somewhere punching holes or especially now she knows magic. I don't even know why they went that route with her. I thought that was a weird route to go with her. Trying to make her a magic user. You know what I'm saying? I know it was in the Doctor Strange movie, but I think they could have did something better with how they left her character other than having her stay at Comitage and studying damn how to be a sorcerer. You know what I mean? Never forget hearing that X-Men theme play Charles rolling up. Yeah, man. Just though says the X-Men, the new Avengers, all being Avengers Doomsday. No, they will be. You right. You right. They will. Those will be. I'm talking about America Chavez though. America Chavez. America should be across all of these. The idea she could be that important to Wonder, but nobody else makes zero sense because that movie was done poorly. Even though it was a good movie, the way that they contrived, and put that movie together was done poorly to me. You know what I'm saying? That's just me. But I thought it was done poorly. Good movie. Still enjoyed the movie, but the motivations behind Wanda and things of that nature, and how nobody has heard of this girl who could punch a star in the world. You know what I'm saying? Just baffling. Put the Avenger in the Long Walk too. Just read a new leak. This one makes the most sense out of the thousands. What you got, 6? You sent it to me? Let's talk about it. Send it to me in X real quick. And let's talk about it before I wrap it up. Before I get up out of here. I just realized they were bringing back RDJ. They could have gave us Iron Man 4 and Armor Wars was supposed to be on the docket. They botched it. That's another fumble. Another fumble. You know what I mean? They can't score in the red zone lately. They don't know how to put up numbers in the red zone. You know? Oh yeah, we totally agree. This too is enjoyable in itself, but the longer you think about it, the more you realize Waldron is a buffoon. Yeah. You sent it, 6? Let me see what you got. Oh yeah, stamina don't do leaks. I might save it for later. If he did send it, I might save it for later. I meant to say the Avengers releases and characters are falling like those. Oh, okay. Yep. Their time is up, man. I just think their time is up. I think their time is up. Let me see. Okay. Six says. So you say this one makes more sense? I'm gonna read this over, and I might come back tomorrow talk about it. He is okay. Yeah, I'm gonna come back. I'm gonna read this leak. I'm 6. I got it. I'm gonna read this and we'll come back and talk about it, man. I'm gonna wrap things up so I can get back in here and kick it with the fam, man. I just wanted to hop online and shoot the shit with y'all a little bit. I appreciate everybody who came, man. Stamina 6 Nova, Jay the Informant, you know what I'm saying? All of y'all. Really appreciate it. But I'm gonna go ahead and get up out of here, man. Y'all know what time it is. I appreciate everybody who came. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, hit that notification bell, smash it. If you're watching this on the replay, hype it up. Let's get them numbers up on the hype. Like and hype and like. You know what I'm saying? Let's get them numbers up on that. But yeah, you ain't gotta go home, but you got to get the hell up out of here. Y'all take it easy and be safe. And like that, there we are. Audi 5000. Peace.
This concludes today's broadcast from Blues News. We hope you enjoyed tonight's programming and the time we've shared together.
Right. Always be about being authentic. Drop like that drop to what it was March, so that we added to the slate on the strength of an exception. So I think it's confidence. I think that
Blues News is dedicated to bringing you the very best in pop culture, music, and conversation, serving viewers everywhere, every day. On behalf of our staff and crew, we thank you for watching. We'll return tomorrow with more entertainment, insight, and fun for the whole house gang. Good night and good luck.